it's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So as mentioned in the last video, I want to spend a little time covering the list of 77 SSR units that we get an option to choose up to 7 times and get them essentially for free based on logins and mission requirements and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, if you missed out on the details with the Extreme Z Awakening Tanabata challenge campaign, refer to the previous video, and I'll put a pinned comment with the link, but I do a breakdown of the campaign itself. So definitely make sure to check that out if you missed it. Okay, so this is going to be the Wish Strips number 2 exchangeable units, list of 77 SSRs. Let's see if they actually updated this or not. This is the first time I'm seeing this as well. The good thing I will say is you do have the ability of some of these units have Dokkan Awakens or Extreme Z Awakenings, and there are some units probably in the future that will also have Extreme Z Awakenings. So it's definitely not the best of lists by any means, but you do essentially have some ability to kind of switch things around and build up your deck if you're having some trouble. So again, let's take a look. The Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that you see on the top left right there, that is part of the Twitter campaign where he could potentially get an Extreme Z Awakening, so keep that in mind. We don't have any information on the stats themselves, so it's hard to say as of right now. The Kid Buu, Agility Kid Buu also has an EZA. The Super Saiyan Gotenks unit is pretty decent. Nuking passive, decent damage, pretty decent option for fusions, category and stuff like that. Not the best of units, but he's certainly an option. The Grade 8 Vegeta right there, decent unit. I don't really use them too much. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT version, not bad. The Super Saiyan God Goku is definitely a pretty good unit out of this list, and eventually this guy should get a Dokkan Awaken as well. Golden Frieza is pretty good in terms of being a very good tank. Now, he's been surpassed with the tech Golden Frieza because of the Extreme Z Awakening, but for an agility extreme type team, he's still a pretty decent option. Of course, the Super Saiyan Goku, and I should probably not cover the entire list of units, but I just want to make sure I highlight some of the important ones. But yeah, Super Saiyan Goku did get an EZA family Kamehameha version, so not bad. The Ultimate Gohan also did. Turles, the Great Ape Turles is a very good unit. I actually run him quite a bit. Or not so much nowadays because the movie bosses category has gotten that much better, but he's a great linking partner for the Dokkan Fest Turles unit, and they do pretty well. The Great Ape Turles is also a very good unit on the movie boss category. He definitely does apply some decent damage. The Tora unit is a pretty good support type unit, so not bad there. Dispos, he's the unit has the evasion and attack stats and stuff like that. I personally like the Android 18 with the Dokkan Awaken actually got pretty good. Majin Vegeta definitely needs an Extreme Z Awakening. So certainly, we'll see if that ever happens. It will, it's just a matter of when. But Super Boost pretty good in terms of recovery of HP. Does pretty well with extreme tech type teams and stuff like that. So Bardock's pretty good as well. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta does have an EZA. Whis is pretty good if you're looking to lower attack and stuff like that, stunning and that sort of thing. A decent support, not so much useful nowadays, especially with the bosses being a little bit immune to status effects, but not too bad. This guy is another one that could potentially get an Extreme Z Awakening as part of the Twitter campaign, so definitely keep an eye on that as well. The Tech Super Saiyan Bardock's not bad. Key converter, so it helps out with the units that require a lot of key, especially the tech orbs. So keep that in mind. This one, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, is a very, very good unit right now with the EZA. Phenomenal support. Actually does some decent damage as well. So very good unit in my opinion. This is one of my personal favorites out of the list. I don't recommend anyone actually grab this unit, but I do like the Tech Feature Gohan, as well as the Intelligence Perfect Cell. Probably my favorite unit in terms of like card art and just character itself. Personal favorite of mine. The Turles unit, if you don't have the Dokkan Fest Turles or you're running different types of teams, he's certainly a decent unit. Does have the ability to stun enemies as well, but other than that, not so much. So these two right here, the Metacooler and Android 13, are also the ones within the 6 units that could potentially get an Extreme Z Awakening. So again, the stats aren't available. Stats information aren't available as far as I checked as of right now. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But just keep that in mind that these guys could potentially get an Extreme Z Awakening. Super Saiyan God Goku is not bad. Shugesh, he's kind of like a meme right now, but. This one's Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, decent unit, but not so much ran on really any teams. What was the name? It was like the fusion between Videl and Pan, right? I forgot what the name was, but decent support for the fusion category. Not too bad there. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku unit does have an EZA, pretty decent. I still like the agility version better, but the strength version is not bad either. Evil Boo is another candidate for the Extreme Z Awakening that's coming up based on the Twitter campaign as well. So be mindful of that. I can't even. It's so late I can't even talk straight. So be mindful of that is what I try to say. Family Kamehameha units do also have an EZA as well. Personally, I do like the Strat Super Saiyan God Goku unit with the Dokkan Awakening. Actually became a very good unit. Rage Goku, definitely decent, but not really something I run too much nowadays. The Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku is a pretty good unit in terms of the supporting factor behind that. 33% increased attack for allies is a pretty good passive skill. And Super Saiyan 3 categories can use additional support type units, so not bad there. Other than that, I mean, Topo, very good support depending on the type of team you run. Increases attack and reduces enemies' defense, so pretty decent there. The Ultimate Gohan, easy as well. This Super Saiyan Goku unit is also the one that gets the Extreme Z Awakening, potentially, based off of the Twitter challenge and daily mission challenge. So, again, if you're missing out on the details behind that, check the last video I did. The Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, personal favorite of mine. Very good support, 35% increase to attack for allies with the Dokkan Awaken. Actually does pretty well with damage too. I mean, you could reach up to like 1.1 million attack stats based on the rotation. So I personally love this unit. If you don't have copies, he's definitely a decent unit. Other than that, I mean, the Super Saiyan Gotenks unit's not bad. The Super Saiyan Bardock's not bad either. Champa does have that Dokkan Awaken finally. Chalman, if you're looking for shits and giggles, you can certainly go for that. The Rage Trunks unit is also very good. Along with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta unit, he did get a Dokkan Awaken, so once you get this guy to EZA and 100% potential, very solid unit. I run this guy a lot on a variety of teams, especially Goku's family and Vegeta's family, so I personally like this unit a lot. And if you're lacking the unit or lacking dupes, I think this is probably one of the units, along with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, you probably want to go for. Pan is not bad either. Decent support. I think it was 25% increase to attack to allies based on the super attack, and then 30% increase to attack based on the passive skill. So a very decent support type unit. And Whirus is a pretty good one in terms of key changing type of unit. Actually has the ability to convert, I think it was tech and intelligence key into physical type key. So if you're running teams with units that require a lot of key, pretty good unit for that. Alright, so I know I didn't highlight everybody, but this is the majority of the list. I didn't do a full breakdown of it, but hopefully it gives you an idea, especially for like global players, because you guys get pretty much months in advance of finding out what dropped in JP, and then you guys can pretty much plan accordingly. I know the lag sucks. I know the wait sucks. The whole global shaft thing, I get it. I understand that, but if you look at it from the bright side, you guys do get some more time to plan out what you want to do. How many stones you want to save for whatever upcoming banners there are. Even though they do switch it around a little bit, you get kind of a glimpse into the future a little bit. Now, I didn't really take a look at the details at the bottom, but Yeah, so it is confirmed that it's up to 7 times. So you can get a total of 7 wish strips. That means you can exchange up to 7 SSRs. So that is 100% accurate as of right now. I didn't see that anywhere above, so that's good to know. Let's see. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's basically, yeah. I mean, the way to acquire them are listed here. Basically, with the login bonus, you can get up to 2 of the wish strips. With the missions, you can get up to 3, and then with Purunga, you can get it up to 2 times. So, you know, that actually begs a question: how many times does, you know, the Purunga wish sets occur? You know, if it's 2 times, because one of the options should be, well, if you think about it, it might be the case where the 1 wish for the wish strips is for a total of 2 instead of 1. So if that's the case, it might be just 1 set. I'm not 100% on it, but you know, definitely keep an eye on that. So this is going on till starting. I mean, it should be available now up until August 6th. So you do have some time to, you know, get all the wish strips, think about what you want to do, and go from there. But I think this should cover everything that I wanted to cover. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. I do appreciate you guys watching as always, and you know, hopefully more content's coming out tomorrow. I'll see how busy I am with work in the morning and during the day, but as soon as I can get more content out, I will. All right, thanks for watching.